Welcome to Department of Civil Engineering. I am Ramya Bevi, Assistant Professor, Department of Civil Engineering, BIT, Davangere. Department of Civil Engineering is one of the most prestigious and premier departments of BIT. Now we are at the entrance. Department of Civil Engineering is established in the year 1979. It offers BE in Civil Engineering, MTech in Structural Engineering, and MTech in Environmental Engineering, which are affiliated to VTU. Now we are at the HOD's cabin. Now sir will brief about the department.
I am Dr. Suresh, Professor at Department of Civil Engineering. I am heading the department. I am working in this institute since from last 33 years, worked in various capacities as a lecturer, assistant professor, associate professor, and now I am heading the department, and also I am heading the PG Department of Environmental Engineering. Under our department, so two PG courses are there. One is PG Environmental Engineering, another one is PG Structural Engineering. UG, BE will be having an intake of 120. So I completed my master degree in the year 2008. Now I am heading the department. So I got around 14 research papers published nationally and internationally. We are having 5 professors, 3 associate professors and 25 assistant professors. 8 are pursuing, 3 are pursuing PhD, 9 faculty members have completed the PhD work, and now I will take you to the department. Now I am in the Dr. Anil Kumar's chamber. He is one of the senior most faculty in our department. I will request him to brief about himself.
Hello, I am Dr. Anil Kumar CP. I am working in the department since 1986. I worked in the various capacities from lecturer, assistant professor, associate professor, professor. My area of interest is concrete technology. I have done my PhD in Coimbatore University, and myself 4 PhD students are working. One has submitted his PhD thesis.
Now we are in one more senior faculty members chamber, Dr. Vijayanand. I request you to brief about himself.
I am Dr. Vijayanand. I am working as a professor in the Department of Civil Engineering. I passed out my BE degree from GBDT College, Davangere, PG from UVCA Bangalore, and a PhD from Coimbatore University. I have joined the institute in the year 1985. I work for the department nearly for 37 years of service. My subject is design of pre-stressed concrete structures.
Now we are in one more professor's chamber, Dr. Vijay Kumar. I request you to introduce himself.
Myself, Dr. C.S. Vijay Kumar, a professor in Civil Engineering Department, and I pursued my PhD from Bangalore University in the field of temperature stresses in rigid pyramids. Presently, the PG coordinator for structural engineering. I have a total experience of 32 years, in which under the Industry Institute program, I had undergone industrial training for more than 12 years of industrial experience.
Now we are in one more senior most faculty chamber, Dr. M.N. Shivkumar. I request him to introduce himself.
I am Dr. M.N. Shivkumar, working as an associate professor in the Department of Civil Engineering. I completed my engineering in BIT Davangere from Mysore University. I completed my master degree in structural engineering from KRSC Surathkal, Mangalore University. I completed my PhD in 2018 in VTU Belgaum, and I am having total teaching experience of 34 years.
Now we are in one more associate professor's chamber. I request him to brief about himself.
I am Dr. Chidananda Ji, currently working as associate professor in Department of Civil Engineering. I did my BE in this institution from 2003 to 2007 and MTech in Industrial Structures at SJCE, Mysore from 2007 to 2009. I completed my PhD in VTU in 2018. My research center was SJCE, Mysore. I have 11 years of teaching experience, 6 years of research experience.
Now we are in one more associate professor's chamber. I request him to introduce himself.
Hello, I am Dr. Basangoda SN, currently working as associate professor in the Department of Civil Engineering. I did my bachelor's from this very one institute in the year 2009
and did my Masters from Bangalore Institute of Technology, Bangalore, and my PhD from NITK Surathkal in 2020. My research interests are sustainable construction and building materials, and I have 8 years of research and teaching experience.
He is Professor R.S. Chikkangoda. So working as assistant professor, I request him to introduce himself.
Myself, Ravindranath S. Chikkangoda. I have completed my BE in the same institute in the year 1984, and I have joined here from 1985. I have put in an experience of 36 years, and I have completed my master's degree in industrial structures from KRSC Surathkal in the year 1986-89.
One of our senior colleague, Sri S.P. Patil. I request him to brief about this.
I am S.P. Patil, working as assistant professor in civil engineering department. I completed my ME degree in construction technology in 1990 from University of Visvesvaraya College, Bangalore, and the BE degree from this college itself as the first student of this college. And after passing out of my graduation, I worked as lecturer in this college itself. And again in 1989, I went for the master's degree, and I completed in 1990s at USC, Bangalore.
Myself, Chandrasekharaya. I completed my bachelor's in GMA Institute of Technology in the year of 2015, and I completed my master's in VVIT, Bangalore, and my specialization is construction technology. And I am working in this institute from last 3 years. I had total teaching experience of 4 years.
I am Vinod Pundaragi. I completed my PE in Vrindavan College of Engineering, Bangalore, and MTech from Vrindavan College of Engineering, Bangalore. I am working here as an assistant professor since from 2019 February.
Myself, Satish Jian. I completed my engineering in GM Institute of Technology in the year of 2016, and I completed my Master of Technology in BA Bapuji Institute of Engineering Technology in the year of 2018. Currently, I am working in this institute from past 2.5 years. I published 3 journal papers.
Myself, Shankrama Halor. I completed my MTech in Geotechnical Engineering. Since last year, 2.5 years, I am working BIT Davangere.
Myself, Arpita DJ. I did my BE from Ranebennur STIT College and finished MTech in Construction Technology from VVIT Bangalore. I am working as an assistant professor in the Department of Civil Engineering since from 5 years and has teaching experience of 7 years.
I am Ramya Baby. I did my BE from JNC Shimoga and Masters in CAD Structures from Davangere, UBDTCE. Since 4 years, I have been working as an assistant professor in this department. Thank you.
I am Amulya. I did my BE from JNC Shimoga and Masters in Water Resource Engineering from UBCE Bangalore. Since 3 years, I am working as assistant professor in this college. A total 9 years of teaching experience I have. Thank you.
I am Jyoti. I am graduated from JNC Shimoga, and I completed my master from Video Extension Center, Rasta, Bangalore. From last 1 year, I am working as an assistant professor in this department. Thank you.
Myself, Shahbaz Hakim. I did my BE in GEC Haveli and I did my Masters in Environmental Engineering from VIT. I have 6 years of teaching experience. Presently, I am working in this department.
I am Supriya. I did my BE in Government Engineering College, Haveli, and I pursued my MTech in Structural Engineering, VIT Davangere. I am the alumni of this institute. I have pursued 2nd rank in Structural Engineering, and I am working as an assistant professor since a year.
I am Sumana, working as an assistant professor in the Department of Civil Engineering. So I did my BE in this institution only, and I have completed PG in Bapuji Engineering College. So I am the proud alumni of this institution. So I am pursuing a PhD under VTU. Thank you.
I am Suprit. I completed my BE in GMIT Davangere, and I completed MTech in Transportation Engineering and Management at JNCE Shimoga. Now I am working as an assistant professor in BIT Davangere.
I am assistant professor, Department of Civil Engineering. Since from 2014, I have been in this institution. I completed my undergraduate in BIT, post-graduation in KLE City Belagavi, and I am pursuing PhD under the guidance of Dr. C.P. Anil Kumar. I have published nearly 10 international journal papers.
Myself, Vagishan. I have completed MTech in Chemical Engineering in 2011. Since 2014, I am working in BIT as assistant professor, and my area of interest is water and wastewater treatment. So nearly around 8 publications I have done regarding the research papers.
I am Sharat Raj RM, Assistant Professor, Department of Civil Engineering, BIT Davanagere. I have 1 year teaching experience in this institute. I completed my UG in GMIT Davanagere and I completed my PG in MTech Geotechnical Engineering in Bhimana Kante Institute of Technology, Bidar, and I have got 1 gold medal and first rank in VTU 20th annual convocation. Thank you.
Myself, Praveen Kumar CB. I did my PE in Civil Engineering in UBDT College and completed my master's degree in Environmental Engineering at Bapuji College of Engineering and Technology, Davanagere. I am currently I am working as assistant professor in BIT College, and I have total 6 years of teaching experience. I cleared my PhD entrance exam conducted by the JSS University at JSS campus, Mysore, and I am also working as the placement coordinator for Civil Engineering Department.
Myself, Rakesh Jagante. I did my BE in BIT and I did my post-graduation in the SETI Tumkur, and I have been working in BIT since 1 year, and my interest in research is in structural engineering.
I am Savan Hazi, and I completed my engineering from Bapuji Institute of Engineering Technology in the year 2015, and I completed my MTech degree in the year 2019 from BIT University, and I have been working as assistant professor in this college from January to January.
He is Dr. Suresh B. He is working as an assistant professor in our department. Now I request him to brief about himself.
Myself, Dr. Suresh. So I completed my PhD in Environmental Science and Technology Study Center. So I started my career during 2000, and now I am working as assistant professor in the Department of Civil Engineering.
These are all the non-teaching faculties of our department: Sri Narappa, Sri Puneet, Rudresh, Pradeep Kumar, Rajappa, Vijay, Punesh, and Naresh Kumar is a technical assistant.
In charge of basic metal testing laboratory, and these are the supporting staff. This is Vickers hardness testing machine, where we will measure the hardness of both ferrous and non-ferrous material. These are all the equipment to calculate the material properties of building materials. This is Rockwell hardness test to calculate the torsion testing machine. Torsion testing machine, and it is universal testing of material capacity. And this is the calibrated one. It is calibrated regularly at interval. This is wheel harness test to find out, to measure the harness. This is an impact test where we conduct Charpy test as well as isoid test. This is a new one. Again, we are going to measure hardness of a material. And we are having one more machine, that is 30 ton capacity. This is another hardness testing machine where we will conduct the hardness of the material. And in addition to that, this is another universal testing machine of 20 ton capacity, and it is also calibrated in the year 21, and it is to be calibrated in 22. All machines are calibrated and they are well maintained.
And this is Sharat Raj, who is lab in charge of this laboratory. And we have measure equipments which are used for finding the index properties of the soils, which will go around the lab. This is an unconfined component testing machine. This is a CBI testing machine. This is a reaction testing machine. This is a directional testing machine. And these are the old unconfined compression testing machine. And traction testing machine. This is a permeability testing machine. These are the equipments used for assisting the test. And this is a gang consolidometer. This is a gang consolidometer. This is a single gang consolidometer. This is a soil extruder. Samples are being extruded mechanically through this. These are the measures.
Hello, I am Dr. Vasan Godasan, in charge of concrete and highway laboratory. This is Mr. Chandrasekhar and Ms. Jyoti and Mrs. Arpita. These are my fellow colleagues who will assist me during the conduction of this lab.
Myself Chandrasekhar, I am the in charge of concrete technology laboratory, and these are the equipments what we have in our laboratory, which are well sophisticated to conduct the experiments as per our curriculum. So this is the equipment which we use to conduct cement tensile test apparatus, and this is a compaction factor, and this is an impact test test apparatus which we use to know the strength of the aggregates, and these are the cubes and the cylinders to cast the specimens, and that's an abrasion testing machine used to know the abrasive value of the aggregates, and this is an master stability testing machine for the bitumen, and this is an CTM of capacity to 2000 kilonewton. So this is a Los Angeles abrasion test, which is used to know the abrasive value of the aggregates, and this is a concrete mixer used to prepare the concrete of required grade and the required mix ratio, and this is master stability testing machine used to know it is used to conduct the test over the bitumen, and this is compressor testing machine having a capacity of around 2000 kilonewton, which is used to know the compressor strength as well as split tensile strength of the concrete specimens, and this is a vibrating table used to vibrate the cube as well as the cylinder and beam specimens, and this is a VB consistometer used to know the workability of the concrete, and this is one more equipment what we have in our laboratory, that is autoclave, and this is a motor vibrating equipment used to vibrate the cement mortar cube, and this is a well sophisticated equipment which is used for the conduction of test over the that is self compaction concrete, and these were the brains air permeability apparatus used to know the fineness of the cement.
I am Dr. Vijayana. I am in charge of structural testing laboratory. So this instrument is a hammer rebound test used to find out the compressive strength of the hardened cement concrete. So this instrument is termed as prophoscope or a prophometer. Its use is to find out the bar diameter, bar spacing, and the effective cover thickness of the hardened concrete. And this instrument is called ultrasonic tester, used to find out the uniformity in concrete, voids in concrete, and also to find out the crop propagation in concrete. And this is called a Scholar Plus, used to find out once again the bar diameter, bar spacing, and the effective depth of the hardened cement concrete. And this is called a building test material hammer to find out the compressive strength of the controlled low strength concrete, like a lightweight concrete, asbestos cement sheets. So like on the plaster cement plastering also it is cement plastering. So all these we have purchased under the model scheme. The total grant is about nearly 15 lakhs for this laboratory.
So this is our environmental engineering laboratory equipment we are using for the analysis of water quality parameters, and this is electrical conductivity meter, and this is a turbidity meter and pH meter that we are using for the purpose. Here we are conducting the these are the equipments we are using for the conducting of COD and turbidity meter, and jar test also we are conducting, jar test we are using, and here we are conducting for the radiometric parameters we are conducting for basic analysis of the civil engineering. Thank you. So this is our engineering geology laboratory. So here we are showing the group of minerals and quartz, group of minerals and group of rocks,
and different varieties of rocks we are having that. So these are the models also we have. So these are the different metamorphic rocks and sedimentary rocks and igneous rocks we are showing for the students to understand the basic knowledge about the rocks and minerals. So these are the models what we have for the to see the and understand the basic characteristics of the minerals and rocks.
Now we are in hydraulic and hydraulic machinery lab. I am Dr. Anil Kumar CP. He is Praveen Kumar and she is Amulya GP. We are the staff in charge of this laboratory. We are going to now give the brief introduction of our laboratory. We have got two laboratory set up in this laboratory. One was set up in the year 1986 and the other one in the year 2015-16. Now I am going to give you the brief introduction of the old lab experiments setups that are available in our laboratory. These are some of the globes on which the experiments are conducted on the notches and vias. We have got the practical exposure to the students. We have got the practical exposure to the students who can have the real picture of the channels which are used in the practice. Okay. We can conduct all type of experiments. What is coming from that flow? We have got this setup separately for the siphon experiments, Vogivier, broad crested setup, as well as for the different notches. The experiments can be carried out for any type of notches, whether it is 60 degree, 45 degree or 30 degree, we are going to conduct the experiment here. These are the experiments for the experiments in the machinery part. We have got turbines, pumps, etc. My colleague GB Praveen Kumar will explain all these things.
This one is the belt and wheel turbine. Turbines are the hydraulic machines which converts the hydraulic energy into the mechanical energy, and that mechanical energy is converted into the electrical energy. The electrical power generated by this turbine is known as hydroelectric power. This one is the belt and wheel turbine. So this is having a casing. Inside the casing we have the runner with buckets. So the specifications are mentioned here. Now moving on to the next turbine is the Francis turbine. Okay, so these two turbines are used to determine the efficiency of the turbines. Next, coming to this Kaplan turbine. So Kaplan turbine, it is a propeller type turbine. It is used to measure or determine the efficiency of the turbine. So these are the specifications of the turbine. Okay. The next type of the hydraulic machines is the centrifugal pump. The pumps are the hydraulic machines which converts the mechanical energy into hydraulic energy, and that hydraulic energy is getting converted into the pressure energy. The main function of the pump is to lift the water. So that means the water is lifted from the lower level to the higher level. So here we are conducting the experiment on the pump in two conditions. That means one is constant speed, variable head, and the variable speed and the constant head. So this is the venturimeter, this is friction in pipes and the minor losses in pipes. So this one is the orifices and mouthpiece used to find the coefficient of velocity, coefficient of discharge and coefficient of contraction. So this one is the impact of jet on the veins. So here the water emerging from the jet is impacted on the different types of veins. We have the three different types of veins. One is flat vein, inclined vein and the hemispherical vein. So these are the old setup installed in the fluid mechanics and hydraulic machines lab. Now I am going to take you to the new setup.
Lab. This experiment is for the friction in pipe. This experiment is conducted to determine the friction factor, and you can see the venturimeter apparatus. This venturimeter apparatus is also used to determine the rate of discharge in closed pipes. So now coming to the Bernoulli's apparatus, this setup is used to verify the Bernoulli's equation as well as Bernoulli's theorem. So now we can see the impact of jet on vein apparatus. Here the different types of veins are used. The different types of veins are used to determine the force exerted by the jet of water which is striking the veins. So now here we are moving on to the next equipment, that is the notches. So here we can also see the different types of notches which are used to determine the discharge in open channel. So this is our rectangular channel, this is the trapezoidal channel, and you can see the V notch has been fixed here. This is used to determine the rate of discharge in open channels. So now this is the calibration of collecting tank. So now moving on to the next equipment, that is our broad twisted weir and the venturi flow. So this venturi flow is also used to determine the discharge in the open channel flow. And here we can see the different types of weirs. This is our oogie weir, and this is the broad crested weir, which is also used to determine the discharge in open channels. So this is our flow through open orifice experiment. So and here we can see the single stage centrifugal pump, which is used to determine the efficiency of the pump. Here, and this is the multi-stage centrifugal pump. Here also this is also used to determine the efficiency of the pumps. So this is the new set of Pelton turbine, which is used to determine the efficiency of the turbine. And here we can see the Kaplan turbine, which is also used to determine the efficiency of the turbine.
This is survey lab. We are in charge of, we three are in charge of this laboratory. These are the equipment related to survey work which is going to be carried out and will be used by the students for the purpose of conducting survey work. These are the various equipment which are there in the laboratory.
This is Civil Museum, which has been recently renovated, and we are going to use this Civil Museum to exhibit our project works as well as models which are used for teaching as well as for explaining it to the students. We'll just go around. See, this is a project that has been carried out by one of our staff members, Mr. Chidana, and it is regarding the durability properties of M30 grade concrete. And this is the project work that has been carried out under the guideship of Dr. B. Suresh, which is regarding irrigation. And this is another interesting project, hydroceramic tile, a passive cooling system for buildings, which has been guided by me. So this is a tile which reduces the temperature inside the building by a difference of about 5 to 6 degrees. And this is another project that has been carried out, which is the analysis and design of cyclone filter. And these are the bricks that have been manufactured by our students, which includes cyclone filter, a coupler, which are used to filter the air and give the fresh air into the building. And this is one more project carried out by our student Supriya Lopez. It is regarding the use of Wolstenite, which is a naturally available binding material. And this is the Wolstenite material which we normally use for replacing the cement. And this is one more project carried out by my student Madhushri SR, who is rank holder of VTO. It is regarding the geopolymer concrete. And this is a survey earthen dam model which has been prepared by our own student, Mr. Piyush Ranjan, which will be helpful in explaining the survey camp to our students in 6th semester. And this has been recently acquired for a subject, engineering mechanics, which doesn't have a lab facility. So to demonstrate the concept to the first year students, we make use of this. And this is the impact testing machine which has been designed by our used to explain to the students regarding the different types of doors and windows. These are the floor tiles which are used in civil engineering works. And these are the lintels and the slabs, reinforcement details, which are much helpful in explaining to the students. And these are the truss models which are helpful to be explained to the students in building construction lab. And we have different types of tiles. This is a wooden tile, and some of the fixtures, sanitary fixtures that have been displayed here, which are helpful for our students to understand the subject much better. And this is a foundation model, again used for helping the students to understand the foundations. This is a leaf roof truss, again used for explaining to the students. And these are the common column bases that are used to make the subject more easy for the students to understand. And these are some of the irrigation models that have been used in explaining the irrigation structures. And this is a staircase that has been used to explain to the students. These are some of the different tiles that have been used. And this is the formwork that has been designed by our own faculty, Professor S.V. Patil, which has won so many prizes. And these are some of the tiles that are necessary to be explained to the students, which have been recently acquired. This is a newly constructed water treatment plant of Davangere city, and the model has been prepared by Piyush Ranjan to a scale. It is a scaled model, and it is a working model. We can just go through them. And this is a glass house of Davangere city, prepared by one of our alumni, Shailesh. And this is one of the models which explain the flyover concept used in road construction. So I myself, Ravindranath S. Chikkanagowda, is a lab in charge. Along with me, it is Ramya BV, who is also looking after the lab. And this is Pradeep SK, who is the instructor of this lab. And we are having 60 HCL Intel Core i3 computers, HP make Intel Core i5 60, and we have one printer, two projectors, one smart board, and we have 25 kVA UPS facility in our whole civil department, which caters for the staff as well as the lab. Now I request Ramya BV to explain the other lab facilities that are present in this.
The CAD lab is used by our students for computer-aided building planning and drawing lab, computer-aided detailing of structures, and for software application laboratory. This is the computer-aided design laboratory. We have a well-equipped laboratory with certain number of systems. Here, the students will be made used to use the software, legal softwares like StatPro for structural designing and detailing. We also use AutoCAD for students will use the legal softwares like StatPro for structural analysis and designing, AutoCAD for drafting, AutoPlatter for survey, Primavera for management, and also Niton software for metal analysis using
This is our environmental research lab, which will be used only for research purpose as well as for MTech project goals. I request Ms. Kumara to explain this.
So this is the research lab of our department, which consists of highly sophisticated instruments like a flue gas analyzer. It is basically used to measure the concentration in various gases. Then we have high pressure liquid chromatography. It is used to separate the mixture of compounds in analytical as well as biochemistry. So next we have flame photometer. It is basically used for determining the sodium and potassium ions. So next we have a spectrophotometer. It is used to measure the compounds in the solution. And we have advanced atomic absorption spectrophotometer. It is basically used to analyze the elements in the given solution. So next we have centrifuge as well as shaker and the autoclave, which is used by our PG as well as research scholars. Thank you.
This is a weather monitoring station. This instrument is used to explain the what is the environmental condition and what is the ambient conditions. Here we can collect the wind direction, wind speed, and also what is the rainfall data, how much of quantity of rainfall is daily, and also monthly we can collect, and yearly also we can collect. And also it gives the wind directions and also wind speed, how much speed is there in the wind, and that also it gives. And this is used to measure and to monitor the weather quality stations and ambient air quality station. And also this, using these instruments we can draw wind rose diagram. That's why it is called as wind weather monitoring stations. It gives the basic knowledge of the weather conditions of the ambient. This can be used for the plotting the graph of wind rose diagram.
A seminar hall of civil department, which is having a seating capacity of around 108, and we use this seminar hall for various purposes, for conducting the functions in civil department as well as to conduct the seminars for final year, both UG as well as PG programs.